I'm Akuna Cook, and I'm the CEO and founder with Emmanuel Laduma of Next Narrative Africa. Thank you again to our partners at Pixel Ray Studios and the Fedia for teaming up with us to produce and host this event. This event would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors who have supported me and Next Narrative Africa throughout this venture. First, Talent Exchange and Infrastructure, or Talent X, is funding authentic African expression with a mission to build the biggest platform for discovering, financing, and investing in African creative intellectual property. Access empowers healthcare in the home with technology solutions to make lives better. Access CEO John Olajide, who I'm proud to call a friend, is a true champion of Africa's creative industries. We are grateful for his support of African culture, including music, TV, and tourism, and I'm proud to work with him to realize his vision for Africa. Many thanks to the Access representative, Emmanuel in the room. Please stand up. For helping to make this possible. And lastly, our lead sponsors, Afrexim Bank. Afrexim Bank, under the leadership of Professor Benedict Orama, has been a true pioneer and champion for financing the empowerment of the global African diaspora, especially the creative industries. Frederick, please join us.
We want to announce to the Sundance community that Africa's creative industry is open for business. What we have done as a development finance institution is to provide the money. So we have set aside $1 billion to promote the African creative industry.
We have two fantastic panelists. First, Ambassador Patrick Gaspard. Ozzy Menakaya, please join us.
There are many parts of your question to unpack, Akuna, but I come at this in two different ways. I really think that this convening, the broad questions that you're asking about the inclusion of African film in Sundance and other global festivals takes up two really important sets of interventions that I think are critical for us. One in the cultural narrative lane and the other in the economic sphere.
I asked myself, if it's not going to be me to do it, like who's going to do it? You know, looking around at my colleagues within the agency, I felt like I was the only person that had the experience there on the continent, that had the contacts, and that had the aptitude, right? And so I made a decision to create a division that's focused on African talent, African writers, directors, producers, and try to package their content and get in between the streamers that were looking to do business on the continent.
But they also have to be, in this moment, spaces of radical and profound accountability when we have brothers like Ozzy who are in positions of authority and who have an opportunity to give a project energy, kineticism, so it can be approved and move forward and invested in.
I wanted to just start off and say a couple of thank yous. First, I want to say thank you to Patrick Gaspard.
Collectively, we can change the narrative, because once we change the perception of our people, we also change the reception of our people.
I'm networking. Yeah, of course.
Our narratives are yet, we've barely scratched the surface on that. Thank you guys. I'm still processing my world premiere, so forgive me, I'm not very